Hello again, my name is Gabe Zona. Back on the 25th of December 2016, I posted, where did all that ammunition go? Well, in less than a day, it's received 1,412 views, 171 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. You wonder why anyone would thumb that down, huh? I want to share a comment or two. This one viewer wrote, I actually questioned the purpose of this ammunition when the story first aired with my congressional representative. I got a form response back indicating they'd received my inquiry. I received a letter form response from one of them, and they would address the issue soon. I never did hear back from them after that. You know, I posted a video and I talked about how worthless these representatives all are because they don't do anything. They don't have any consequences for their ill actions. I believe this ammunition was purchased intentionally in preparation of mass civil unrest. Hillary Clinton was supposed to get into office, and then in accordance with the UN Small Arms Treaty, which removes the ownership of firearms as a civil right, impose heavy retroactive background checks on those who own firearms and those seeking to bear arms. If those owners or those aspiring owners fit into any of the new, quote, domestic terrorists, end quote, list categories, they would lose their weapons or be forbidden from obtaining them. Those supporting the Second Amendment eventually would have rebelled, and as a result, martial law would have been declared. That ammunition would have been fired from U.S.-made firearms justified by a UN treaty into the flesh of U.S. citizens defending their constitutional rights. Well, don't you think that ammunition needs to be distributed among the taxpayers? If they haven't used it to further the advance of ISIS throughout the Middle East, and if it's still in our warehouses, why don't distribute it to those that bear arms? Another viewer wrote, I want my share, American taxpayers, of ammo that these departments should not have sent at USPS right to my door immediately and throw the buttonholes response in prison. With Hillary and Obama, don't be sending me 9mm. I want 357s, a-hole. 9mm aren't bad, actually. They're very effective. The new design of those bullets, and I assume they got the new design bullets, are almost as effective as a .45 from what I've read. And another viewer wrote, great video, Gabe, and you're asking some justified and disturbing questions. I need to contact my representatives again today. Well, that would be, according to what that other viewer experienced, a total waste of time. They're worthless. You'll get a form letter, and as he indicated or stated, he never got the response he was told he would get in that form letter. Members of Congress are worthless. They only care about their pensions and getting re-elected so they can continue on that golden merry-go-round. Like I've asked in previous videos, why do these senators and congressmen travel the world? Shouldn't their focus be on their citizens that elected them? To deal with those issues of their constituents? What benefit does the citizen in Arizona have when Johnny McCain's a world traveler? Or when Jeffrey the Flake Flake from Snowflake, who's a total flake, is a world traveler? What benefit does anyone derive when Chucky Schumer is a globetrotter? Or Nancy Pelosi? They're all worthless. Let me ask you this other question. If you were hired for a job, and that job was in a state other than the state that you lived in, Let's say it was right across country, like in the case of Nancy Pelosi, who lives in Northern California. Every week that they work, which isn't that much, they travel from Northern California to DC on a Monday, and they fly back to California from DC on a Friday. How many people do you know have that luxury in being able to commute at the expense of the government? I don't know of any, other than these government flunkies. If they want to work in Washington, they should be expected to be in Washington. Well, gay, but they have to deal with their constituents. What for? They don't do anything for them anyway. When's the last time you spoke face to face with your senator? Huh? Or your congressman? And did anything get accomplished when you did that? I spoke to one of my congressmen in his office. Total waste of time. Absolute total waste of time. Nice guy, but a total waste of time. They all are a total waste of time. Our system doesn't work. It's broken. They don't vote on the whims and the desires of their constituents. They vote on their political, twisted ideology. And they allow people like Senator John McCain, Senator Lindsey Graham, they're rhinos, to pretend to be Republicans. Absolutely, completely, and totally insane. You sort of know what I think. Tell me where I'm wrong. You can't, can you?